Good morning, TGR Nation. Just wanted to stop by and talk to you about a rumor I heard last night. And the rumor was that our beloved lemon frost leopard gecko has died. I'm here to tell you that that is just a rumor. Today is December the 12th, 2014. And as promised, a very special little lady is going to make an appearance. And she's very much alive, actually. So, this is her debut on camera. The first time she's apparently trying to help that rumor along. First time she's ever been on video, but this is the lemon frost. You guys can see that she is alive and well. Big fat tail, great body weight, and just outstanding color. So there's Mama. And just to give a little background so you guys are all aware, for those of you that aren't, that is not a combo morph. That is the first freestanding, all on its own leopard gecko morph to be produced in God knows how long. And it popped out of our normal group, so this wasn't even a combo that we did by accident. We weren't trying to do this. It just naturally occurred. This year's offspring, and the reptile gods were shining down on us this year because this is a little boy and this is a little girl. So we have a pair. So I'm going to put him back so we can continue to have a pair. He just loves the way the back of my shirt feels. Now, I'm sure the next question is, Mike, are you showing these to us because this is the next gourmet rodent giveaway? No, we're not giving these away. So the next question is, well, when are they going to be available? Because I'm sure you guys are as excited as we are. And I will make the official announcement right now. Not a few people know about this, but next year, October 10th and 11th. October 10th and 11th. Is the NARBC show in Tinley Park, Chicago, and we will be releasing, depending on how production goes, but the plan is to be releasing a very select few lemon frost leopard geckos next year at the Tinley Park show in October. So October 10th and 11th is our target date to do a very limited release of these guys, and by limited I mean 5 or less will be available, probably less. So hopefully by then everybody will be really excited about getting their hands on these. And well, that's the update. She's alive and well and kicking, and so are both of her offspring. And the project is moving forward full steam ahead. Get ready, Tinley Park, because next October you guys are getting some lemon frost geckos. Talk to you guys later. There'll be more videos to come today. Bye. Hey TGR Nation, guess who started hatching out lemon frosts again? All ours. Yeah. Bye. Hey TGR Nation, it's Mike here. Been gone for a little bit, haven't done these videos in a while. As Richard can attest to by the fact that this is our 5th or 6th take already. I've been busy with some of the administrative stuff, and we're going through changing around some colonies here at the Gourmet Rodents, so that's taken up a lot of my time, and I haven't had a lot of time to interact with you guys. And I'm sorry for that. I'll try and be better and get back to doing more contests and giveaways and interacting with you guys over the next several months. You know, it's been 13 months now since Betsy and I have owned the company, and you know, I'll say that one of the things I'm most proud of is the fact that we've increased our social media presence. Really, the Gourmet Rodent really never had a social media presence in our 28-year history, and we've gone from in 13 months, I think we had, when we started, Richard, we had like 400 likes or something like that. And now here we are 13 months later, and we have
5,300 and some odd likes. So I really want to say thank you to the TGR Nation for loving us and supporting us and being loyal to us. You guys are awesome, and we'll see what we can do in the next few weeks to really spice up the Facebook interactions. Next thing I want to talk about, speaking of social media, is the Instagram contest we have going on. I'm going to change that. I'm currently at 431 followers on Instagram, and I know that we had said 5,000 followers, and I'm going to give away that Puma ball python. Well, here's the problem with that. I am so sick of seeing that Puma contest in my feed. I know all of you have to be as well, and I think that to get to 5,000 likes is probably going to take us 2 years, and I really don't want to sit on it. I'm bored with it, to be honest with you. I'm sure you're bored with it at this point. So let's say we're at 431 right now. Let's say when I get to 800, I'm going to give away that Puma ball python. So again, instead of going from never work with kids or animals. It's a very, very valuable little critter that was trying to run away there. We'll get to that in a second. But when we get to 800, we'll give away the Puma. Next thing I want to talk about, which is why we have these animals and why I'm standing in our leopard gecko, one of our leopard gecko colonies here, is she's running away again. She is. We have we've been putting pictures online and promoting our lemon frost leopard gecko for quite some time. Our goal was to release the lemon frosts at Tinley. Currently we have, including 3 adults, we only have 13 lemon frosts. We didn't have as strong a year as we thought we were going to with them. Of those, and those are the only 13 lemon frosts on planet Earth as far as I know. So for those of you that don't know what a lemon frost leopard gecko looks like, this is one of our breeder female lemon frost leopard geckos. Just to give you some comparison, normal leopard gecko, oops, lemon frost leopard gecko. Okay, so that's one of our breeders. So let's put little mama back in here now. We're going to put this back away so I only have one cage to look after. So, what we've decided to do, since we didn't have such a strong showing, is we have one female selected. This is a female hatchling that we hatched out this year. And we are going to keep her, and we're going to grow her until Tinley Park in October. At Tinley Park, by which time she should be easily breeder size. We will auction her off for USARK. We're not going to sell any this year. For ourselves, we're going to auction off one at for the USARK auction in Tinley in October. That will be the only lemon frost released this year, and it will be the only lemon frost that doesn't reside here at the Gourmet Road. The reason we're doing that for USARK is we firmly believe in standing behind USARK, and we want to put our money where our mouth is every chance we get. If you're not a member of USARK, you should be. If you have a reptile at home, or an amphibian, or one reptile or one amphibian or one arachnid at home, you should be a member of USARK. They're the ones out there leading the fight to make sure you get to keep your pets and your family members. You should, whether you're a business or just an individual at home, please go by USARK's site and sign up. Keep in mind that this is an organization who fights on our behalf against organizations with multi-million-dollar budgets, money left over at the end of the year that they couldn't figure out what to do with, and Phil and his staff at USARK operate basically off of a shoestring budget every year. and they do a phenomenal job for us. So it's our job to make sure we can do whatever we can for USARK. So what we're going to do is grow this little gal up, and get her ready, and get her as big and fat as we possibly can. We'll give you probably every couple of weeks or so, we'll give you an update, and we'll show pictures of her and show you how she's growing. But she is going to go up for auction at the USARK auction, the benefit auction at the Tinley Park NARBC show in October. Again, it's the only lemon frost we're releasing this year. It is one of currently 13. Now we do have some eggs in the cooker. Crossing our fingers that we still have some lemon frost to come out yet this year. But this is the only lemon frost that won't reside at the gourmet rodent. I know everybody's been excited about it. Those in the leopard gecko world have been really excited about it, and we really hoped that we were going to be able to release some this year, but we just didn't hit on as many lemon frosts as we thought we were going to. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to auction it to benefit USARK and hopefully get some money flowing that way. Otherwise, TGR Nation, thank you for everything, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll come up with a new contest. Remember, the Instagram contest has been cut from ridiculous 5,000 number down to 800. Talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys have a great day. Hey TGR Nation, long time no see. Just back real quick to go over a few things with you. First, the lemon frost. So this is the first one that we're releasing. This will be available at the Tinley Park auction. We're auctioning it off for USARK. So, first lemon frost to ever be released outside the gourmet rodent will be auctioned off at the Tinley Park USARK auction. I think it's in 2 weeks. Or no, a week from Saturday. What do you know the date, Richard?
That's the 10th and 11th, I think.
10th and 11th. October 10th and 11th. So this is a female. What we have found out about the lemon frost, I'm going to put her away so we don't stress her. What we have found out about the lemon frost is that it is for sure a dominant trait. We're not sure whether it's co-dom yet because we haven't produced a super, but it is a dominant trait, so we wanted to put that out there so everybody knew what they were getting into. So again, the lemon frost will be available October 10th at the Tinley Park USARK auction. It is a female. And it is a dominant trait, so you have that. Next thing, I kind of feel like I'm a little naked here. Nothing in my hands. Be right back. That feels better. Say hi, Marble. This is Marble. Marble is my birthday present to me. So, oh, hush. Hush. So, Marble's just a big fatty. He was actually bred by Ty Park and kept by a family here in Gainesville that didn't want him. Well, let me take that back. It's not that they didn't want him, they just couldn't properly care for him anymore. And as you can see, Marble needs a diet because Marble is just a big fatty. You'll be seeing more and more of Marble as we do more and more videos. Marble and Walter won't be buddies, but they'll be competing for airtime. Next thing I want to go over real quick, just to let you guys know, we are currently in the market for a new webmaster. We just really, since Richard and I had to pull away to do other projects at the rodent to keep things moving around here, we really haven't been satisfied with how the website and Facebook have gone. So we're actually looking to hire an actual webmaster, preferably somebody that's local. That way you can be here to take pictures and do all that stuff. So any of you out there that may be a webmaster or may know somebody that's a webmaster, I just want to see how many times I can say webmaster in this one video. Feel free to contact us at the office, on Facebook, through the website, however you feel like it. What else did I need to talk about, Richard? Is that it? That's it? Oh, I am lifting the moratorium on accepting TGR Nation members on my personal Facebook, so feel free, friend request away. I will accept your friend request on my personal Facebook page, so long as you behave yourself. And since it's my Facebook page, that should be pretty easy to behave yourself. The more the merrier, come on. Other than that, just remember that we're auctioning off that the Lemon Frost for USARK on October 10th at the USARK auction in Tinley Park. Bid often and bid a lot. This is going for a good cause. It is the only one that will be released. Actually, I can honestly say it's the only one that we will release before probably December of 2016. So there you go. Anyway, it's good seeing you guys. Good talking to you. I'll talk to you again probably next week. Richard and I will get back to shooting videos every week. So I'll talk to you guys again next week. I hope you guys all have a great week, and look forward to seeing all those friend requests that I'm sure will come pouring in instantly. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Hey guys, just wanted to stop by and make a real quick video because since we put up the Lemon Frost information, we've been getting absolutely bombarded either on Facebook or via email or my personal Facebook with questions, and quite honestly some people just being outright belligerent about the origin of the Lemon Frost. So let me first address one, and excuse the construction noise in the background, but let me first address the one question that I saw, I don't know how many times, at least 5 or 6 times. Why do we have to wait for the male a full year? Well, it's actually 3 reasons. The first reason was we've stopped breeding our Lemon Frosts for the year, and the ones that I have, I'm keeping. So that's the simplest explanation. The other 2 contributing factors are Kevin and Kelly Bryant called us yesterday and said, hey, we want to get in on trying to raise more money for USARK, so we'll match it dollar for dollar, whatever that goes for. I got really enthusiastic about Kevin and Kelly's very generous offer. Rodent Pro is a great partner of ours, and when I got fired up about it, I said, well, you know what, I'll go ahead and kick in a male next year. Whoever wins this one, we can have a male next year. So it was very late in the process. This was all decided yesterday, about an hour before we put everything up on Facebook. And the third and final reason, that even if those weren't factors, the third and final reason that I wouldn't do it is, yeah, people are absolutely right. I plan on being the first one with a super. I think that's my, I don't think that's too arrogant on my part to want to be the first one to prove out whether it's co-dom or dominant. So there's that. The origin of the Lemon Frost, and let me say it this way: we have currently 6,000. Actually, pardon me, take that back. 6,200 breeder leopard geckos that are currently in breeder colonies at the Gourmet Rodent. I have roughly 16,000 hatchlings either being grown out or for sale right now at the Gourmet Rodent. All of our groups are set up, all of our colonies are set up so there's groups where we're breeding for patternless albino, we're breeding for albino, we're breeding for carrot tail and for raptor and for normals. The original Lemon Frost female came out of our normal group. Can I sit here and say to you with 100% certainty that it's not het for anything else? There's nothing else going on there? No, because quite frankly, I wouldn't portray it as anything other than what I know. What I know is it randomly popped up out of a breeding of two normal animals. Our males go 1 male to 10 females, and he bounces back and forth between cages of 5. So the likelihood that 2 het animals that were carrying this gene were added together and came up with this wonderful first ever. That's a really big long shot, considering the size of our colony. The other thing is, in the last 18 years, the gourmet rodent has produced right at 1.5 million. That's not a fake number. That's not hyperbole. That is absolutely a dead on the money number. The gourmet rodent has produced close to 1.5 million leopard geckos. If you know anything about genetics, really not that hard to, not that big a stretch to think that something new popped up. All of the base morphs in any reptile are random genetic mutations that have popped up in people's collections or in the wild. Not every new morph has to be something that's combined with another morph. Occasionally, we will have new morphs pop up. In fact, we have weird and bizarre leopard geckos pop up here 3, 4, 5 times a year that we don't say anything about because we tend to keep them in-house and breed them and see what comes of it. And other than the lemon frost, most of them have turned out to be one-off animals that are just, odd, bizarre animals. This one happened to prove out to be a dominant animal. As I said on the on Tim Walton's show, the Gecko Nation radio podcast on Sunday, we're not breeding our lemon frosts to anything other than normals this year to try and figure out exactly what we've got and to make sure that we understand the genetics as best we can. I will never portray anything we sell as anything other than it is. Those of you that have known us and been our fans and our friends for a long time, you know that what I say is what you get, and we've done everything to try and make things right with customers, even to a fault occasionally. We portray things, if we're selling an animal and it's not a breeder animal, we sell it as a non-breeder animal. We portray things as open and honestly as we can here. The lemon frost, to the best of our knowledge, was the result of breeding a normal male to a normal female. That is to the best of our knowledge. Can I say that with 100% certainty that either animal wasn't carrying some other gene? No. I can again say though that the likelihood that we had 2 random animals carrying a gene that would produce the lemon frost get put together in a colony of 6,200 animals, that's a really astronomical event. So the lemon frost, to the best of our knowledge, is a random mutation. What we have seen is there is variance in color. As I said on the Gecko Nation podcast, we have some animals that are lighter and some animals that have much brighter coloration to them. I assume that's just coming out of the fact that we've bred the lemon frosts to brighter colored, better looking normal leopard geckos. It's the best I can tell you on it. We're not selling any lemon frosts until next year. We're doing this strictly as a donation to try and drum up business for USARK, and we will portray it as openly as we possibly can. This mutation popped up randomly out of our normal breeder colony. We have since bred that animal to, we've had 3 different animals bred to many, the one male has now bred to, I think, a total of 40 females, and not had anything else pop out of that colony, other than lemon frosts and normals. And the original female was bred to at least 2 different males, both normals, and never had anything other than lemon frosts and normals come out of them. So that's the genetics. It is a dominant trait, and that is the genetics as best we understand them. Whoever gets this gecko, maybe they'll prove something out that we've missed, that we don't know, that we haven't seen. but to the best of our knowledge, that's where it came from. That's what we're portraying it as, because that's what we know it to be as of this moment. And there was another question about the eyes, and I've said all along with these guys, there are variants in the color of the eyes, how much white and silver are in the eyes, just like how much yellow and orange are on the bodies. There are variations between the lemon frost we have, and again, keep in mind, guys, we literally have 14 of these, and that's it. There's 14 of them on planet Earth. One of them will be in Chicago this weekend. So we're still figuring out what pops out of them. It's not like we've hatched out 100 or 200 or 1,000 of these. We have hatched out 14 of them. So there are some color variations in the eyes. Also, the eyes are, as I've said many times, I've said it on the last 2 Gecko Nation Radio podcasts that I've done. The eyes are buggier than they're bigger eyes. The eyelids are a little funkier than our normal leopard geckos. But we've not seen any difference in growth rate. We've not seen anything, any difference in how sturdy the animals are, and we've also not seen anything. Another question was, are there any differences in color variant male to female? There's no sexual dimorphism as far as we can tell. But again, we've hatched out 14 of them. 14. That's it. Actually, I'm sorry, I take that back. We have hatched out 15. As I said on Gecko Nation Radio, the other female the original female has died, and we're not quite sure what's going on with that. We'll let you know as soon as we know. Our vet has taken her off to figure out what went on with that. But everybody else is happy, healthy, sturdy. Both of her offspring, the original offspring from that female, breeding like crazy, have had no problems. They've stood up to a breeding season with no issues. And the rest of them, the other 12 that are in grow out, seem to be growing just as well. We don't push them nearly as hard as we do normal leopard geckos from a growth standpoint, and the reality of that is just because it is a brand new morph and we baby these things like crazy. So that's all the information I can give you on the lemon frost. Hopefully it helps out. Hopefully it answers some questions. If not, feel free to shoot us over a Facebook message and we'll be sure to try and answer it for you. Otherwise, those of you that are going to the Tinley show, take a look at the animal. Hopefully we'll generate a lot of revenue for USARK. And again, whoever buys the animal, be very aware that we have absolutely zero intention of releasing lemon frosts, any lemon frosts other than this one, until late 2016, probably October of 2016. So there you go. Enjoy your show this weekend, guys. I'm sorry you can't be there. Talk to you soon.
JMG, 77 Steve Sykes, 78 JMG, 79 Steve, 8 grand JMG reptiles.
Wait, scratch my head.
84 JMG, 85 Steve Sykes, 86 JMG, 87 Steve, 92 JMG, 93 Steve, 94 JMG, 95 Steve, 96, 9 Sykes, 88 JMG, 89 Geckos, etc. $9,000 JMG reptile, 91 Steve, 92 JMG, 93 Steve, 94 JMG, 95 Steve, 96. $9,600 going once. $9,600 going twice. $9,600 JMG. $9,700 Geckos, etc. 98